Well, this weekend would have been the 46th annual Grand Prix of Long Beach, where locals have been shutting down the streets and filling the stands since 1975. And even though it got canceled this year, we race on. Today, we will see three grown men seek to do the impossible, to attain the irretrievable, to achieve that ever-elusive title, King of the Virtual Beach, in the first annual Virtual Grand Prix of Long Beach.
Welcome into the broadcast booth. It's a beautiful day today in downtown Long Beach. I'm not really there, but that's what I've been told. I'll be commentating for you today as we go racing. My name is Sarah Peterson, and this is the first time I've done this. Joining us today is our color commentator, Josiah Peterson.
Hi Sarah, it's a pleasure to be here with you today. And yes, it's a beautiful day for racing the streets of LBC. It's a crisp spring day, which could affect tire strategies going forward. The pit crews will have to be on their toes as strategies may change mid-race.
Well, interesting you should say that, Josiah, because this just in. Today's 10-lap race will see the participants driving Chevy Indy cars, yet damage, tire wear, pit stops, and fuel consumption are all turned off.
Wow, all that research for virtually nothing.
Well, enough of us. Let's go to the guys you came here for, who will join the likes of Mario Andretti, Nelson Piquet, and Niki Lauda on the top step of this podium, the virtual Grand Prix of Long Beach. Let's meet the drivers seeking to do just that.
Believe it or not, today's race through the streets of Long Beach will feature only 3 drivers. All other drivers couldn't get a handle on turn 7, crashing their cars in practice beyond repair. So let's get through the order, shall we? If you see a horse on pole, not to worry, that's none other than Mark Stockbridge. Racing handle Twisty Bits. He'll be chomping at the bit right out of the gate to maintain position come turn 1. Mark hails out of Orlando, Florida. He's 57 years old and he's been racing on various virtual and real formats since 1982. His favorite pre-race ritual is to hit the restroom. These 5 and 6G turns will really take it out of you, so that's a great strategy indeed. Mark told me earlier that his biggest competition is everyone else, and he's got other interests including steam trains. I wonder if his IndyCar is steam powered or horse powered. Obviously that would present a unique advantage. Mark told me he also loves Long Beach because he holidays with the Pops there, and he is sponsored by Tootsie Rolls. Let me see that Tootsie Roll across the finish line.
Alongside Mark in row 1 is Michael Pop, or Crispy Cargo, as some call him. 35 from Lakewood, California, a local guy. He's been racing since 2003. Pre-race ritual usually consists of finishing chores, and when he does get into the driver's seat, he seeks to be just like Carroll Shelby. I don't really know who she is, but she must be a good driver. Michael's always looking out for his biggest competition, Max Verstappen. And when he's not driving, other interests include lawn care. Let's hope Crispy Cargo keeps it out of the lawn in this race. Loves Long Beach because the rich racing history cannot be denied. And today, Michael is sponsored by Spuds.
And finally, starting in dead last on the grid in the second row is Joe Pop, aka The Chickening. He's 47 years old and hails from Cerritos, California, a local boy. He has been racing virtually since Atari pole position, whenever that may be. Let's see how that experience translates to this advanced platform. I spoke with Joe earlier on the grid, and he told me that he has a couple of favorite drivers. It's a tie between Pastor Maldonado, who incidentally was our second choice to conduct our wedding, and Mark Stockbridge. Curiously enough, Joe's biggest competition is a tie between Mark and the wall. He doesn't have any other interests. In fact, is only interested in virtual racing. He loves Long Beach because of the virtual fans. They're the virtual greatest, I quote. And he's sponsored by Tecate. Obviously, this is a perfect time to remind you, when you drive, never drink.
Okay, with that, let's get to the grid where the national anthem is just beginning. And we may even see a flyover brought to you by
Wild Pilots. What a treat.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, indivisibility,
with liberty
and justice for all.
for all.
What a moving rendition. And now it's almost go fast time. Let's go down to the grid for the action.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
We are all set to begin the virtual Grand Prix of Long Beach. It is time to bring the virtual action. Oh, Mark gets away really fast. Joe almost jumps the start, and Mark is in position 1. With Michael close behind, he's looking to make a move as they come up to the first turn. Oh! He almost hits him and he goes into the wall. Oh, Michael is in last. Joe looks to make a move and he does. Oh, Mark! It's carnage everywhere. Josiah. Oh, and then Joe takes the lead. The damage is turned off, so we think that his car might be resurrected soon. So Joe is in the lead in lap 1. 3.3 seconds behind is Mark, and Michael, who maybe started on pole, is in dead last.
Curious, yeah, I thought that it seemed as though Mark Stockbridge got a one-spot grid penalty. Oh, the carnage!
Oh my goodness! Mark gets Joe back into whatever turn that was.
Looks like we're playing more bumper cars than racing cars.
Oh yes, and Mark is going into the distance. Into the sunset. There are no cars around. 5 seconds back is Joe with the chickening, and Crispy Cargo is a 9.5.
Ooh, took that last turn wide there. Right into the King Taco sign. He must be hungry. Tacos go great with that Tecate.
And Joe takes the opportunity to become the leader yet again. With all of that delay, Michael's had a clean shot to get even closer, now only 5 seconds back of the
Is that
pack.
turn 7 that I see right there?
Yes.
I think that was turn 7.
And all cars have gone through it cleanly.
It looks as though Joe is missing part of his front wing. I wonder if that will affect his speed going down the straightaways.
Oh, wait, it's back!
There it is. It's magically regenerated.
Oh, that's the kind
Wow.
of virtual joy we have here in Long Beach. All right. Hear the hum of those cars as they come down into whatever this turn is. Is it the penultimate? I don't know.
It looks as though the drivers have settled into their vehicles, and they're doing pretty well now. No more crashing and banging into things. Looks as though DRS is disabled for this race.
Oh, I don't know if that was a plan or if...
Whoa! And
that's...
looks like
Crispy Cargo, right?
Crispy Cargo. Mike had to bail out into...
Oh,
yeah.
so did Mark.
Oh, my.
Okay, but this is... Oh, no, that wasn't Crispy Cargo. Oh, into the hairpin. Crispy
And
Cargo
this
has
is,
come into second place. Joe is still in first.
Looks like Crispy Cargo is brought to you by Menards. Save big money at Menards.
That's a Wisconsin reference. Oh, Joe takes that line clean. And into the dolphin turn. Oh, these camera angles are just sweet.
Have you ever been to the aquarium in Long Beach? I hear it's great.
It's wonderful. It's terrific. The Aquarium of the Pacific. Okay, so we've got, coming into this little straight, we've got Joe, followed by Michael, and then what happened to Mark? 10 seconds behind. I thought this was his to lose.
Yeah, we are 3 laps in here, almost a third of the way through the race, and it's unexpected results. A little bit of a burnout there from Joe, maybe a lockup, I should say, on the straight, no less. It was kind of odd. But he's maintaining and taking those turns with ease.
Oh, that was a very clean line there. Oh, look, setting up for that ape. Oh, and that hairpin has given everyone trouble today. But not Crispy Cargo on this occasion, as he seeks to turn that thrust into a possible passing opportunity, as this is basically the main straight of the track, even though it does turn a little to the right.
Yeah, I believe they call that turn number 7.
Oh, okay. Going into the Dolphin Complex, and to turn 2 and 3. Oh, listen to the hum of those engines. Maybe there's some team radio we can listen to.
Yeah, it appears as though Mark's having a bit of a problem catching up. Full 8 seconds behind the leader at this point. I wonder if he's...
Oh!
Oh,
There
no!
it is. We knew that wasn't going to be difficult. And
Oh, look at that
Look at
turnaround, though. He's back in the game.
Oh, that was a
Oh,
flick
and
move.
no, he's not.
That
Oh,
was
my
another
goodness.
one.
It looks as though there's maybe something wrong with the front suspension there. He's just doing burnouts.
Yeah, I was going to say, with anything in this race, we've seen that no position is safe. And Mark had his opportunity. He's now in second place. And the chickening is now dropping into third.
Boy, those chickening droppings, let me tell you.
Why did the chickening cross the racetrack?
I don't know.
Okay, stay tuned and see. Here comes Crispy Cargo into the Dolphin Complex. That's what I'm calling it now. We're in lap 5. Halfway through this race. We've seen so many lead changes.
You know, I once lived in an apartment complex with several dolphins, and I got along well with them.
That's great information that you'll only find here at the virtual Grand Prix of Long Beach. Oh, it is sponsored by Menards. I see that now. All right, so it's Crispy Cargo into the AAA insurance bridge. Oh, is this the hairpin? No, setting up for it. Oh, he took that. Oh, get a little squirrely. He's anticipating this, wants to make it clean, and he does, slowing down the appropriate amount. But Mark, he's learned from past mistakes, and he also comes through clean.
Looks like these guys are having some issues missing their apexes.
But they are learning from past mistakes, and I feel like there's some growth. Mark now is trying to hunt down the leader. And Joe is 16 seconds back. You know, Joe, the chickening, did say that one of his most fierce competitors was the wall. And he's met
true.
Mark and the wall in both, sometimes twice at once. Oh, here we go! And Mark's trying to make a move on Michael. Oh, he's too short. Coming into the next turn. Oh, Michael's left the door open wide, and Mark sees his... Oh, he sees his opportunity. Oh, but too far behind. Coming into the Toyota wall. Michael hits the wall. Just taps it. Oh, and Mark's drafting, trying to... Oh, this is great racing. This is wheel-to-wheel action. Mark biding his time. And they're coming in. Oh, he goes under the inside. And it's Mark and Michael down the main straight. Who's going to come out ahead? Oh, Michael takes a defensive move.
We couldn't have asked for a better race from these two, let me tell you.
I could not either. Oh, and Crispy Cargo maintains position. That was... Oh, I have to catch my breath after that. Oh, Mark almost goes into the wall. He's hunting him down. He smells that Spud, sponsored by Spud smell, and he wants some. Oh, there he goes! That made it too easy. Wow, I should have counted the lead changes in this race. We're into lap 7 now, 7 of 10. Meanwhile, the chickening was 15 seconds. Now he's only 15 again. Nobody is safe in this race. Joe hoping that the leaders take each other out. Oh, just see the poise in the cockpit. It's all about focus, you know? It's all... Oh! No! Whoa! That is a crash! We have a crash at the dolphin turn, and Mark's going the wrong way! And he's going into the grass. Oh. And he's trying to come out of it. This is exactly... Where's the chickening? There it goes! And... Oh! This is mayhem here in Long Beach. Oh, Mark is slowly coming around, and he just watched the lead evaporate from his grasp. In Comic Sans, we have car 83 Joe. Oh, he has to yield position to car number 8, Mark. This is what we call a penalty. He's heard team radio coming on.
I'm not so sure about that ruling, Sarah.
Also, stop.
Seemed a little strange to me.
Maybe they're going to have to talk to the stewards after the race.
Yeah, who is that guy? Anyway?
Oh, we have instant replay. Wheels lock. Mark goes up over the pansies. Oh, look at that snapping and oh, the shadow. What a smooth replay. A smoother one you will not find. Bounces into Joe. Oh, that's gonna be one for the ages. We'll be talking about that. That's gonna go down in history. So back, we're here with the leader. 15 and a half seconds ahead of the pack. I feel like at this point, can't he just kind of slow down and ease on into the end?
Yeah, he's pretty much running away with it, Sarah. Really, it's going to take a drastic mistake for him to lose this lead with only 2.5 laps to go in the Grand Prix.
Well, the pressure is on, but you wouldn't know it from those steady hands and those smooth turns. Oh!
Looks like you spoke too soon there. That cost him, looks like about no seconds.
So back here in second place, we have Twisty Bits. Taking a couple turns. It's just a beautiful day in Long Beach. Oh!
Twisty Bits a bit twisty through that turn.
Oh! And Joe takes that position back. Oh! Josiah, what you said is true. We are on the final lap. And Crispy Cargo just makes it interesting. But
still holding on to that lead by about 13 seconds. He's really going to have to make a mistake, possibly catapulting the Dolphins for the other two to catch up.
Yes.
And, well, he did cut the pansies a little bit, but...
oh, Joe's getting squirrely.
He maintained.
Yeah, you know, I think Crispy Cargo is the only one to stay out of that lawn. And, you know, his care for the lawn care is really showing in
that's
this
right.
race.
He does enjoy lawn care. Yes.
All right, so it's a race for second place. Crispy Cargo is way out into the distance. Oh! And this has gotten nasty here.
This is getting personal. These two just can't stay away from each other.
It's like magnets. And that's the end of the race. Is that the end of the race? That's the end. We're on lap 11. Crispy Cargo wins the virtual Grand Prix of Long Beach. And we're gonna watch him continue to do his victory lap. Oh, I thought maybe it was gonna get really close there at the end, but let's see the back markers. Let's not see the back markers.
Well, the good news is that everybody ends up on the podium.
That's true. It's Crispy Cargo in first, followed by Mark and the chickening bringing up the rear.
And back to you guys in the booth. Oh, it's us.
Wow, that was a race that took several dramatic turns. And we'd like to congratulate the winner on a race that will go down in virtual history.
We look forward to seeing you next time. Until then, here's a word from our sponsors. Tootsie Roll, Spuds, Tecate, and of course, Rich Energy.
This is Sarah,
And Josiah.
signing off. We're on break, right? Commercial?
Look, I just flipped the switch. Flip, flip. I don't know nobody else is doing this. I just got the drop, hey. Now they wanna know me since I hit the top, hey. This a rolling, not a stop.